Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. For a very long time I wanted to touch a subject that it's maybe taboo or on everybody's lips for the past year, I guess, and that's 6S. Is it worth it to change from 4S to 6S? What are my honest opinions about this? Because I have tested 6S for the last couple of months, and I guess I made some opinions about it, and I want to share it. Okay, so I want to start with the first and only real benefit for switching to 6S. And that's because when we look at the Ohm's law, we know that to achieve the same amount of power at 25 volts, which is the 6S voltage, we need less amperage, and that's current, from the battery. And let's say that we want to achieve an amount of power with our setup, and we need to draw 70 amps from the LiPo at 4S. There is a good chance that on 6S the same amount of power needs to suck from the LiPo only 50 amps, for example, or in some situations maybe less. So this is, in my opinion, the most and only benefit to switch to 6S. And now let's talk about the downsides of using 6S. First of all, the price. Most of the time you will find that 6S packs are a little bit more expensive. Motors, you need to change motors because you need lower kV to work on that higher voltage. If you are lucky, you don't need to change your ESCs, but if you want to switch to 6S and your ESCs are only good to 4S or max 5S maybe, you need to change those too. You need to change your PDB if it's not 6S capable, and that sums up a lot of investments only to switch to 6S. And another drawback is the stress induced in the electronic components, because most of them need to step down the voltage from 25 to, let's say, 5. So there is the possibility that the components may fail prematurely. Okay, so now, is it worth it to change to 6S? And I will separate this question into two answers. One, for Freestyle, I didn't see any real benefit in the quad's flying characteristics, and also time wasn't impacted that much when using a comparable LiPo on 6S. The flight time is actually the same. Of course, if you take the same capacity that you will find on 4S, the flight time will be longer. But that's not the point here, because if you take a bigger battery, it will weight more. And the second answer is that in racing, we all know that you draw a constant and high amount of current from the battery. The benefit is real, because if you need to draw from the battery 90 amps constantly or 100 amp on 4S, when you switch to 6S, you will draw constantly around 50 or 60 amps, definitely lower. So the stress on the cables, connectors and battery itself will be lower, and the sag wouldn't be a big issue like it is in 4S. So for racing and also for long range, where low current draw and big capacity batteries offer you the possibility to have a way longer flight time than on 4S. I know that last year a lot of pilots, companies and guys in general pushed the 6S like a hype, but the hype is only half real, because its only benefit it's for racing and not for freestyle. The investments needed to change a 4S rig to 6S rig for freestyle only doesn't cut it, in my opinion. Yeah, so this is it. I wanted to touch this subject for a very long time. I hope I made myself clear. Yeah, so take your 4S and go ripping. See you next time. Bye.